Yesterday, I was at a Walmart and I overheard this guy talking to his kid. He said, "You don't want to work for somebody else. That's not how you be a leader." Or it was something on those lines, or something like, "If you want to be a leader, you can't work for somebody else, that's being a follower," and stuff like that. After hearing that, I was taken aback, really, because people really think like that these days. And I think the pandemic has really opened the floodgates for people to come online and say just about anything they really want. And also have a million other people come by and hear it and apply that to their own life. Guys, my name is Monster, and I'm also a fellow yapper, but at least I know what I'm talking about and have some form of common sense. I don't like that alpha male leader bullshit, okay? I really don't. Here's the thing. A lot of people end up in circumstances not because they put themselves there, but because they were just unfortunate to get there. You know what I mean? Some people were born with mental illnesses. Some people got into accidents. Some people actually ended up making the wrong mistakes. People make mistakes. People end up in predicaments. That's life. That happens to everybody. And what I don't like are when people online say, "Hey, do this, do that, and that's how you be this, and that's how you be an alpha male," or whatever the fuck. I just think that's so stupid. Some people can't because they're in a certain predicament, a certain situation that prohibits them. And then you have these people feeling depressed about themselves. They feel terrible. And look, let me tell you something. You got to do what you got to do to make sure you live your life how you like. You don't have to own a yacht. You don't even have to be financially stable. You could live paycheck to paycheck and still be happy. It's all about how you look at life. I think people tend to scale how good their life is based on what they have and what they've achieved. You hear all the time people say life isn't about the destination, it's about the journey, and that's kind of right. Not everybody's going to enjoy or be glad that they have a roof over their head at night, even though that's a very good thing to have. I think the problem is all this media that we've consumed of other people has contradicted the way we would have normally lived our life if we didn't hear them at all. At the beginning of this video, when I said fellow yapper, I'm also one of these people. Anybody with any digital footprint is one of these people because they can technically influence somebody else. I'm just saying there's too many people on here that have a platform. You got all these different people telling you to do this and do that. You got TikTokers telling you not to eat bread. You got YouTubers telling you not to go to the grocery store and other stuff like this. People are worried constantly. I'm talking to my friend, and this guy can't do anything. This guy won't do anything. I'm like, "Hey, dude, let's go do this." He's like, "Hey, man, no, did you hear about that? You could, this could, and that could." Man, it's honestly, it's quite annoying. A lot of my generation lives like that, all because of what they heard online. They've given up because this influencer is constantly in their head saying, "Hey, man, you're screwed. You're screwed. You're screwed," and it's disassociating them from reality. And reality is, there's always a path you can choose. I mean, I want to take it. It may not be good at first, but there's always a path you can choose. I noticed this the other day when I was on YouTube. I started noticing that there's just a bunch of content creators who just yap. They're yapping. Some of the things they're saying it either makes no sense or it's just rambling nonsense. And the craziest thing about it is that there is somebody who will listen to them. The world is so vast, it's so large. Not finding a person that agrees with you is almost impossible. I think that's one of the many problems we have today as a society. There's way too many people influencing each other, man. Nobody really forms their own thoughts these days. If you're always following behind someone else, I don't really think you ever form your own ideals. Everything you do is kind of mirrored from somebody else. You never really become an original person. You just become another one. Or maybe I'm just another yapper, and maybe you're just another listener, and this was all nonsense. Take this how you will. Thanks for watching.